Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to show you how I do my makeup when I'm running late or just on days or mornings where I can't be bothered to put on a full face of makeup, but I still want to look like a human being and like I've actually had some sleep. And I'm actually running late because my clumsy ass just smashed something on the ground and I had to clean it up, and it was like glass and everything and almost stepped in glass, but that's not the point. I'm okay, and so let's just start with the tutorial. For today I'm going to skip primer. I always do when I'm using balm shelter from the balm because it kind of feels like a primer on its own. When it sits down in your face, it's really sticky and it just sticks to your skin and it doesn't need a primer, so I do that. And it actually has a pretty decent coverage for a tinted moisturizer, so I just kind of apply it to my face. And the trick with this one is just to keep rubbing it into your skin until it sets, until it's like harder to blend and you actually can feel it setting, because if you don't, it will come out so streaky and will just look horrible. If you feel like you need more coverage, you could also always go in with a different product like a BB cream or a CC cream, or even just use a color correcting primer underneath. But now my skin is looking really fresh and dewy, but just like a better version of my skin. So now I'm going to go in with concealer, and the one that I'm going to be using today is my all-time favorite. This is my Ride or Die concealer, and it's the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 15. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some on my eyelids and just a little bit underneath my eyes. I'm not going to drag it down because I want everything to look natural and not so dramatic. And I'm just going to use my ring finger to blend everything in. To set everything, I like to use Rimmel's Stay Matte Powder, and it's in the shade 003 Peach Glow. And this has also been one of my staple setting powders. It's also really nice for people with dry skin because I have extremely dry skin and it does not kind of like sink into my fine lines or emphasize them. It just smooths out any imperfection as well and makes it look so natural. And it's also not too mattifying. So there is always like a glow peeking through, which I really like. I used a Real Techniques setting brush to set my under eye and eye area, but I'm going to go in with this blush brush from H&M to set everything else, like the rest of my face. Moving on to brows, I've recently fallen in love with the Catrice eyebrow pencil. It's so affordable because the one that I've used before this one was the Lancome was the Lancome just a eyebrow pencil, I believe, but it was kind of too pigmented, if that makes sense, where my eyebrows stopped looking natural because I don't know, it was just, they were just looking over top, like too dramatic for me, and whenever I messed up, they were really hard to clean up. And this one is really creamy, but like the texture is pigmented, but it's not too pigmented where you have like to be careful and like barely touch your face. So it's easy to control it, to kind of naturally feel your eyebrows. I'm not going to clean them up just to leave them like that. One, saves time, and two, they kind of look a little bit more natural if you don't clean them up and like carve them out. To set everything, I'm going to be using Brow Artist from L'Oreal, and it's in the shade medium dark. I am going to try and link every single product that I've used down in the description bar. Moving on to the eyes, on days like natural days like these, I don't do much except for taking a fluffy blending brush and going into the bronzer that I'll be using that day and just kind of tapping it in and working a little bit into my crease to just kind of create some dimension in my eye. And the one that I'm going to be using today is Bahama Mama. It's like one of my all-time favorites. It's foolproof for me. I'm also going to take my ring finger and go into this Bobbi Brown highlighting powder in Pink Glow. Slightly tap all over my lid and also kind of into the inner corner. I'll be using the Essence False Lashes mascara, and I was really impressed by it because I'm in a Facebook group which I believe is only for Belgium and the Netherlands. I'm not sure. It's called Beauty Spot, and people were raging about this, so I was like, I need to have that and try that out, and it was so good. There were like 2 new ones, and this is one of them, and I'm really excited to pick the other one up and just see what if the other one is also as good as this one. I'm just going to quickly bronze up using the Bahama Mama from the Balm. As you can see, I have some pinkiness, like my own skin peeking through my product, so that's why I'm not going to be using a blush today, because not using that makes it that more natural, just going into with a highlighter. I'm just quickly going to put on some lip gloss, and this one is from Max Factor, and it's in the shade Peach Fuzz. Oh no, Glowing Peach. Sorry, it's Glowing Peach. That was it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss anything in the future, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!